The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Lively in at the center position. And for the Raptors, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Michael Jordan is out there with Tracy McGrady. And it's Durant. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul. But O'Neal might just make them regret it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. O'Neal hits them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles, really, since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hardaway for three.
It's tough to get a good look over Durant. He covers a lot of ground defensively with that 7'5" wingspan.
Jordan's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Doncic. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Wembanyama passes to Jordan. Over Washington. Here's Wembanyama. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Jordan outside. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And Doncic throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Irving.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Lively. Irving against Jordan. Beyond the arc. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3.
He's so good at manipulating defenders, using the pick and roll to do so there.
Shaq kicks to McGrady. Toronto working the ball around now. 18 feet out. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Lively. Doncic left side. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's KD. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Pass to Washington. Irving for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Wembanyama passes to KD. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Durant's got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Passes it to Lively. Hardaway for 3. Doncic. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Raptors leading by 9. Here's McGrady. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Washington with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And a wide open look for Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Here's Jordan. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas trails by 8. Outside Hardaway. Now Washington scoreless thus far. Lively's shot is off.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Here's Carter with the drive and finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. And there's the pass to Washington. Outside Irving for 3. Rebound, Bill Walton. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tatum. A rebound by Washington. Outside Hardaway to the middle. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. Some solid defense here from Malone.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Raptors lead by 12. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
We've got Durant. Walton is out there with Malone. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Marbury in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Here's Exum after the made shot from Karl Malone. Jones sets the pick for Green. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Toronto. Carter comes in for Halliburton. Now here is Carter. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Here's Irving. He has 7. The 9-foot shot. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Carter. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Not someone who stops the ball. Malone makes great decisions when he passes it.
Pass to Green. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Count it from 12. Irving's got 11 points.
Irving, one of the great ball handlers really in the history of this league.
Kept alive. Passes it to Marbury. Carter outside. Shoots over Exum. Here's Wembanyama. And at last, they get one to fall.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
It's Jones on the wing. Outside Irving from deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The pass to Marbury. Carter inside the three-point line. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Irving.
Home team foul. Mavericks. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Malone with the steal. And now it's Camp running. He can go all the way and finish off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Dallas trails by 17. They get a hand on it. Halliburton with the steal. And finish off by Carter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Carter. The Mavericks also with a sub. Irving's checked in. Irving, a screen on Halliburton. Washington against Malone. 5 to shoot. Lively the pass to Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Toronto leading by 19. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target with his 3.
Home team foul. Tyrese Halliburton.
The Mavericks shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Third team foul.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Kemp. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Lively. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Mavericks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Fourth team foul.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. The lead is 15. Malone, good.
A clever dish by Halliburton. Nice to see him continuing to sharpen those point guard instincts.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Karl Malone. And McGrady with a clear path to the...
Oh, yes! And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Halliburton against Doncic. Inside, Washington. Malone with the block. And so it's Toronto taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5. The shot's good from Jordan.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lively the pass to Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 7.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 9. Here's Irving. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Jordan left side. And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
To the inside, Doncic. Toronto grabs the miss. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the 3, and there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Kemp. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Irving can't get it to go.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Here's O'Neal. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Hardaway against Malone. Irving passes to Lively. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 23. Jordan trying. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And the Mavericks with possession. Here's Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum here. Kemp with it. Hardaway picks him up. Back to McGrady. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Here's Irving. 14 points for him. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. From 13, and Marbury pulls it down.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Got that one up quick. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Toronto.
And it's Carter missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Irving. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Durant's checked in for Toronto. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Exum with it, guarded now by Durant. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Tatum. To the paint. And Walton throws it down.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
59 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jason Tatum.
Coming on the floor for your home team, number 1, Wembanyama.
Doncic looking it over. Back to Exum. Passes to Jones. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's Carter penetrating.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Rejected by Halliburton. Wembanyama outside. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 9.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
The ball goes to the away team. Coming on the floor for the away team, number 8, Josh Green.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Toronto. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. O'Neal is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Durant. And there's Carter. And it's Marbury in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside, Green. The three-pointer, no good. The pass to Marbury. Back to Carter. Stolen by Exum. Outside, Irving. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
And it's Carter missing. And so here is Dallas. Exum passes to Gafford. A rebound by Carter. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And here is Irving for the 3. A rebound by Carter. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Wembanyama finds Durant. Carter for 3. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Pass to Marbury. Takes a 3. They get it back. Out to Carter. Outside, KD. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Marbury, good. Marbury's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Washington. Passes it to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Here's Irving. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. No one covering.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And here are the Raptors now. Here's Carter. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Got a piece of it. It's Carter, high post. And again, it's Toronto converting. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Irving's shot is good.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
Fires from the corner, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Irving, following the score by Vince Carter. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Exum.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim.
Put it down!
Oh, my gracious,
wow.
Way to get up.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
McGrady against Doncic. Here's Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Puts the move on. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to McGrady. Nice D from Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his 5th foul.
McGrady, 5th personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic with it.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other.
First one falls for him. All free throws good from Doncic. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that one falls for Irving.
For the away team, Kyrie Irving.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And the Raptors call time here. They're ahead by 28. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Vince Carter.